Sunday, July the 4th, 2021, here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No excuses, just free picks. We just keep showing up. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. We got Fonzie. Hey, hit the thumbs up.
Oh, look at that. That's a cool one. That looks
look
just
at
like
he's
him.
got the thumbs move. Okay, see, then you put the thumbs up and say, hey, sit on it, Potsy. Then he does this.
Nice.
This thing's so old. It's like I'm afraid to touch it too much. 1976. So whatever that is. It's vintage.
That's my
You're not supposed to take it out of the box, I guess. But
you ruined it.
I ruined it. Oh my god. It's like one of those weirdos that like never plays with their toys. I'm one of those weird kids. It's like it's gonna be worth something. It's like if someone wants to pay money for a doll, they're not people I want to talk to right now anyway.
Well, it's 45 years later and it's still worth $29, and it's not going anywhere.
No, this wasn't $29.
Well, how much was it?
This one was I don't know. It's like $100,
wasn't it?
No, I think it was $100 or something.
Well, still, if it's under $100.
Yeah, because I got one that was in mint condition, not in the box. Whatever. The ones in the box are like $400 or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this was the least expensive one of the out of the box ones that had all the parts.
That had all the parts.
They had the ones that were like missing a leg and stuff. This was, I think it was 80. I think it was $85 all in. So it was worth it, even if we only use it once. I don't care. Fonzie says we should come up with a different name for him. What we should do is take his hair off, give him a crew cut, put a thumb there, right? It looks like thumb face. Thumb face says, hit the thumbs up. Thumb baby. That'd be funny. I'm going to get sued. I'm not going to get sued. Let's see. I'm just clearly talking about the Fonz here. These are happy days. Anyways, we got 15 Major League Baseball games today. And got hit the thumbs up, Fonzie says. I don't know if I like that spot for him. I kind of like him sitting on this. Sit on it. Right, like that is good. It's kind of creepy.
You can get Velcro.
Yeah, I could just get a twist tie. Tie him down. Well, Trevor Bauer is ass to the thing. Get a lock of hair. Tie him down. How about Trevor Bauer not making it to the mound today? I'm surprised.
Nope.
How about his defense? What do you think of that, Ron Romanelli? She wanted it. It's the Mike Tyson defense.
Oh, I'm not arguing that. I didn't expect him to be on the mound today.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the Dodgers let it go that long.
Yeah.
Well, you're innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, not by.
Yeah, but the story was out and on like major publications, and it's not pretty. I mean, it's not like they spared the details. They went into depth, specifics. No, I mean, she wanted it rough. It's a tough call, man. It is a tough call. I guess you have to kind of see how it all plays out. It is a tough call because I don't know. I wasn't there, thankfully. That would have been creepy. Super creepy. Were you there? Well, I happened to have been there. That's super creepy. Yes, I'm one of those people. It's like, it's a whole nother story, right? It's like, yes, that would be very weird. Yeah, just oddness, right? I mean, it just shows these guys are real life people. You know, everyone has their own things. He choked her, right? But there's a text saying that she wanted to be choked, right? So I don't know what that means. I'm not into the choking, so I don't really understand the whole process. I don't understand. Ron, how does this process work? I mean, I don't really, not my thing, but, let us know. Explain this to us.
Obviously, she was in the rough. She texted him that. I don't know. Let's see. It all plays out in the courts, I guess.
Yeah, but so I went to college with this guy who was a real douchebag. Okay, he was a total douchebag. We all hated his guts, right? And his name was Chambers, right? And he ended up that, like, during break or something, he went home to New York and he had sex with some chick in Central Park, and she liked it rough or whatever, and he killed her. Preppy murder. He lived on my floor in college. So, there's circumstances here, right? And it's like, we don't know if Chambers douchebag, right? I mean, there was video of Chambers, like, after the fact, like, mocking the situation. But Trevor Bauer, I don't know, man. I know there are people that are into the weird shit, It's like, I don't know. Like I said, Romanelli will have to take some time and let us explain this.
Yeah, not me.
Walk us through the process. Starts with the texting.
No comment.
I look at the Nationals down to plus 112 now.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, Nationals, I think I need to get heavier on that one.
All right. Well, got just Major League Baseball today. 4th of July. Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie. I had my corn on the cob and barbecue chicken last night. I think I'm probably going to have it again today. 2 days in a row. I never could nail barbecue chicken. I always struggle with it. It's like, I'm actually a pretty good cook, but I struggle with the barbecue chicken. You know why? Because you have to cook it first, and then you put the sauce on. So it's like, the tendency for me is to overcook because I've cooked it and then put the sauce on, and now I've cooked it again. So it's overcooked.
See, I guess I do it wrong because I put the sauce on and then I cook it and then I put more sauce on it.
Yeah, that's 100% wrong. That's called burning.
That'll burn it. Yeah, because the sauce
is that why
on
it's
it.
black on top?
Yeah,
because the sauce.
Well, the sauce generally has a lot of sugar in it. So sugar burns.
Yeah.
It'll caramelize.
So
I need to get my own cook over here.
When you're cooking chicken, you have to turn it down. You can't have the grill at
I don't put
max.
it on high. I have it on medium usually in the middle.
Have it a little lower than that. You got low and slow, so you don't burn the sauce.
I love a good barbecue sauce.
And then get some olive oil on your chicken, so that way when you put it on first, it doesn't stick to the rungs. And if you have a little cloth with a brush and you brush onto the barbecue grills and give it a little oil first before you put the chicken, then it shouldn't stick. Because otherwise,
wouldn't the oil on the grill like flame up?
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, but you take a cloth. You just take a cloth, and then you just take the cloth and you wipe it across on your grill rungs. No, you don't want it sopping. You're not like taking a wet cloth. You can wring it out of oil. You just want a nice little bit on the rungs too. If you have that cooking spray, that works even better.
Oh, I never use spray, man. I never use spray.
Right, so
never use cooking spray. Ever.
They have a olive oil spray ones.
Never.
I have a big thing of olive oil.
Take olive oil, you put it in maybe a little spray bottle, but I'm not using like a cooking aerosol spray. The last thing I want to be doing is shooting an aerosol spray over a hot grill. Okay, it's like that. It sounds like a bad idea. Okay, check this shit out, man. It's like, this is not a good idea.
Why? It's fun. why they have. That's why the barbecue lighter has the. It doesn't have to be right next to your hand, so you can hold it up and spray. But yeah, that's the trick. You have to get the grill a little bit oiled first before you put the chicken. Otherwise, the chicken skin sticks, and then it rips, and then it burns.
I never use oil.
I
never use oil. Anything. Only salad.
A little olive oil. Little olive oil on
I'm
there.
not
On the
an olive oil person. I just don't like a lot of oil or butter or fat.
Olive oil isn't fatty. It's just good stuff.
No, it's fatty.
It's 100% fat. It's oil.
That's all it is, but it's good fat, but it's still fat.
It's good for you.
The good fat is in Reese's peanut butter cups. We've been through this. We've had this discussion already, and we came to this decision that the good fat is in things like Reese's peanut butter cups and the very underrated Payday bar.
Oh, I like a Payday. Yep.
Of course. Very underrated.
Oh, yeah.
Super underrated.
Yep.
I call it the.
I'd rather have a Milky Way.
Milky Way? What? Snickers without the
much
fun
rather have
stuff?
Milky Way.
I'll have a Snickers without the fun stuff. Milky Way. No peanuts? Snickers without the peanuts, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Snickers
what
has
Milky Way.
peanuts. Yeah, Milky Way without the
Yeah.
It's a Three Musketeers with caramel, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't even make sense.
The Kit Kat.
What are you talking about?
A Kit Kat bar.
Take the under in the hot dog contest today.
It's amazing how
I think he eats 73.
It's amazing how we slide into these conversations from olive oil and barbecue chicken. Anyways, Joe Ross is on the hill here for the Nationals up against the Trevor Bauerless Dodgers. Dodgers hitting the cover off the ball in the series, have won 8 games in a row. Garrett Clevenger on the mound, not to be confused with Mike Clevenger. 2 different people.
No, they're both
Clevengers. Freddie Peralta takes on Tyler Anderson in Pittsburgh. Milwaukee Brewers runaway train right now, blowing out the 8.5 now in the Central. It is getting ugly in the National League Central. Cubs, Cardinals, nowhere to be found. Phillies, Padres. Padres got off that 2-0 lead yesterday, and that was pretty much the end of the story for them.
I wonder what the futures is for Brewers to win National League.
I don't know, Brian. It's a good question.
Yeah, they're built for a playoff series, that's for sure.
Well, they haven't
with their rotation.
They haven't done so well.
Yeah. They haven't really had a solid rotation like this.
Not sure the hitting is there.
Yeah, the hitting is definitely. They need to pick up a bat at the deadline, I think.
Well, we'll trade you Bryce Harper.
Well, Lorenzo Cain hasn't been. He hasn't been in lineup, right? So
yeah.
And Yelich hasn't been hitting, but neither has anybody else.
Well, the Willie Adames trade's proven to be a solid one. Rays are probably hitting themselves from that one.
Yeah, the Rays. That's what they do.
You could see a Milwaukee White Sox, a Brewers White Sox series. It would be a killer for the ratings, but
kind of like a Hawk, kind of like a Bucks Suns NBA championship.
Yeah, the freaking Hawks killed me last night. Every time we all agree on the Hawks.
Oh well.
Yep. On to today.
On to today. Any of these, and also the Rays and the Jays. The Rays just got pounded yesterday.
Yep, I lost the Rays. That was a premium pick for me.
They got slaughtered. I lost my only premium pick. I lost was the Padres. I finished my 3-day with a good, nice 3-in-1 day there, and I think Friday was a tough one. But we're gonna have a lot more giveaways. So some are gonna be tied into other things. Some are going to be, I'm gonna have to reach out to the cappers and beg. Whatever. I figured out something, at least with this one, where I could create a coupon to a specific package. And, we could tie it in. So, like, if someone wanted to give away their picks for a day, or something, we could give away their daily package, with a coupon each day. It's like that's specific to that package, which is a nice feature. Creates a little bit of a headache for me because no one seems to be able to pick the right package when they're buying it, but it's okay. Anyways, ride any of these 4 gems, just jump off the page and say, bet me now.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to take the over in the Brewers and Pirates game. You look, the over was 4-0 in Anderson's last 4 starts when they scored 2 runs or less previous. Also, the Brewers are 5-0 in their last 5 after allowing 2 runs or less. And they're also 4-0 to the over following a win. I think it's the whole pile of runs on that one. Take the over in the Brewers Pirates game. And I also like the Jays and Rays to go over the number as well. The Rays are 7-0. In Yarborough's last start, 7 starts as an underdog to the over. And the Jays are 12-3 their last 15 of Game 3 of the series to the over as well. And I think it's a whole pile of runs in this one. Take the over. The 2 I like.
For me, I like the over in the Padres Phillies. Blake Snell, he's been really inconsistent this season. He's striking out a lot of batters, but giving up a lot of free passes and the home run ball as well. I think the Phillies get to him, and then the other side, Vince Velasquez might have had his career best last start against the Marlins, but the Padres are not the Marlins, and I think San Diego will hit him as well. So I think we see plenty of runs in this one. So I like the over in that, and it's going to be on TBS today, so I like the over.
TBS overs.
TBS overs.
TBS used to always have the Braves every day.
Really?
Every day.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Every day, yeah.
Every day. They were the first ones to show all their games every day, and the Cubs also. WGN used to show, and the Cubs only had day games back then. So it was every day the Cubs and every day the Braves. The Superstation.
Oh, Harry Carey.
Yep, Harry Carey. Budman, Cubs fan. Cubs fan, Budman. Harry Carey would be so sloshed by like the 6th inning, like every day. He would just be hammered. It was like they would like a couple times a year he would broadcast live from the bleachers. And like they would have him they would show him just throwing back beers and all the fans like buying him beers and stuff. And he had just this whole table was just full of beer. By the time he got to the 7th inning stretch, it was just, it was pure sloppiness.
For me, in these early games, I'm going to fade Johnny Public here with $200 bet on both games of the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates here. I think I know Brubaker didn't get it done, but Tyler Anderson, he's not complete trash, and everybody's humping up on the Brewers. And the Dodgers at this price, I'm fading them. So I'm going to put 200 on the Nationals, 200 on the Pirates, and I'll be shocked if I don't come out with a profit on that.
Yeah, I have to strongly disagree with you on that. Both of those. The Nationals are deep into their bullpen. They're getting just beaten up at this point. It's ugly. It's not even fun to watch. And I just don't think the Pirates have the guns to do it.
Minus 130 doesn't set off any alarms for the Dodgers. To me, it does.
Well, it's because, Garrett Clevenger. But the problem is, I think Joe Ross, when you look at starting pitching, I think that people lean on starting pitching a little too much, and these guys only go 5 innings. We saw Max Scherzer be basically unhittable. He gave up 1 hit. It was a home run, and, they took him out, and then it was 10 runs for the Dodgers, right? 9 runs they scored. And it's like, I don't think Austin Voth is going to all of a sudden have this massive turnaround today that just shuts down the Dodgers lineup who's hitting. I mean, Mookie Betts is always up. He bats every fourth batter, and he's hitting. It's like, I mean, this guy is always up. He's always up. It's kind of like when the Giants were really good. The Panda was always up. It's like, this guy's always up. He's always up. It's like the Giants had 4 hitters, like, on those World Series teams. Buster Posey, Panda. You know, it's like, it's the same 4 guys just hit every time. And that's what the Dodgers. It just seems because they're going through the lineup so many times and so fast. With Mookie Betts batting leadoff, he's just up, 15 times a game. He just seems to get better, right? He just seems to be getting better, which is crazy. This is bad news. Bad news. I know you're a fan of the Dodgers, at least, Brian. So
I think Betts. I don't know if Betts is having that great of a season.
Sure to hit the thumbs up. Sure to hit the like button. Fonzie says, "Hey, hit the thumbs up." Devon. Hey, it'd be better if they had the 2 hands together.
Yeah, Mookie's only hitting 248 this year.
Yeah, well, he was probably hitting about 110 before this last series because he's been hitting the cover off.
I like Mookie Betts, but
Sure you do.
I think he's he's really good in the outfield now. He's got to get that average up a bit.
Well, he's got an 817 OPS, so average doesn't really mean much anymore. He's got
I got to get advanced analytics.
So there.
Play the Nationals and the Pirates today. You'll be happy.
Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. He's got no socks.
But he'll be better.
Yeah, you need some zip ties.
I got zip ties. I got him over here.
There you go.
He's got no socks.
That's normal. He didn't wear a lot of socks.
Yeah, when you're cool like Fonzie, you don't wear socks.
No.
You need to get the Vinny Barbarino doll. Up your nose with the rubber hose.
With rubber hose.
It's Romanelli's like, who the hell are they talking about?
Just think about those paydays. Somebody said that there's a chocolate payday. I've never seen that before.
That's what you call a Fifth Avenue bar.
Oh.
Or Clark bar. Clark bar is the same as a Butterfinger. The Fifth Avenue is a payday chocolate covered.
Might be a little too much for me.
Yeah, the payday's good enough.
Yeah.
Salt, peanuts. Coffee.
Were they ever popular? Because they haven't been popular when I was a kid.
It depends with who. They've always been popular with me. So.
Yeah.
They've always been very popular with me. That's for sure.
Well, they're loaded up here in the dollar stores, so.
There's an actual chocolate payday. Oh, the chocolate payday is new.
Oh.
Yeah, let's take one of the greatest candy bars and
they put them in Canadian dollar stores and confuse the heck out of people. What is this?
It's kind of like what's going on with the Oreo aisle, right? It's like there's like 75 different kinds of Oreos now.
Yeah. Too busy.
It's too much. I can't decide.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Forget
you
it.
get pumpkin Oreos and it's like, ugh, really?
This is what they did with Crest. It's like I don't even know what kind of toothpaste and deodorant I use anymore. It's like because deodorant's one of those things you buy like 2 or 3 of them at a time. They have them like cellophane together. And you buy like 3 of them at a time. By the time you need more of it, they've changed the packaging, and it's like you have no idea what you're even using anymore. Every single time, It's just the dumbest thing. And the toothpaste, I mean, I don't even know what happened to that Crest style. They used to just have Crest, Colgate. Now it's like
I like Sensodyne.
I don't even know what the hell I use anymore. They change it once again. They change the box and the name of it every single time, so I don't know. Got the Tigers and the White Sox. Romanelli got me on that one yesterday. Got the free pick.
That's a layup.
Free pick for me. Now the layup was the Brewers. That was
yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with that.
Got the Indians and the Astros, the Reds and the Cubs, and the Braves and the Marlins, Ron Romanelli, any of these four?
Yeah, I'm going to call it my DGen underdog bet of the day. I'm going to take the Indians on the money line against the Astros. It's more so a public fade, and I also think that the line should be more towards minus 120 or 130 for the Astros. I think you're getting good value on the Indians. Like Mitch said, with Mookie Betts is always up. It seems like Cal Quantrill always pitches for the Indians. It seems like he's starting every day.
Well, Savali's out, Bieber's out.
Yeah,
all the big names are out.
They have to shorten up. But Greinke, obviously as age comes, his velocity's down, not striking out as many guys as he used to. And I think the Indians have a shot here. It's worth a shot, so I'll take them on the money line and also take the under in this Marlins-Braves game. Zach Thompson came out of nowhere. We already know the Marlins have young pitching and Sixto, Alcantara, Lopez, and Rogers, but Thompson, 11 strikeouts in his last outing, 6 innings and a 3-2 win for the Marlins over the Nationals. He's a young arm, and Charlie Morton is pitching pretty well this season, and the Marlins bats have struggled this year. So I'll take the under in that Marlins-Braves game.
The Baby Ruth is similar to a chocolate-covered payday. It would be somewhat similar, but you don't get the salt, which is really the highlight of which kind of makes the payday, kind of gives it that thing. That's the problem, and I would think that the Fifth Avenue is the same, where it's like, yeah, you get the chocolate, which kind of, doesn't really add that much because the salt is actually a better touch for me on that candy bar. We are deep down the candy aisle here. The Zagnut has been brought to the table here, so, people start bringing up the Zagnut. We're deep, we're knee deep, we're in the deep tracks of candy. It's kind of like, the Reggie bar was similar to, kind of a payday type thing, but it was kind of a flat. Did they make the Reggie anymore? I'm sure they don't.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I like the Reggie. It was fine. It wasn't really a candy bar. It was kind of like a patty, right? It was kind of like do you guys remember the Reggie?
I haven't made that since the 70s.
Yeah, it was a nice candy bar. So what? So what if I'm talking about candy bars from the 70s?
Romanelli wasn't even born yet.
Nope.
Do you know about the Reggie bar?
I know about them, but I never grew up with them. I don't think they were around.
When did they stop making the Reggie bar? It was a good candy. In 1981.
Wow.
5 years. You could probably buy one on eBay.
Still in the
wrapper.
wrapper.
I'd like to see you eat one of those. Yeah.
Still in the wrapper, yeah.
So the Reggie bar is one of the most cult things. So PB Max, the Marathon bar. Remember the Marathon bar? It's kind of like a Charleston Chew. Oh, no, it wasn't like a Charleston Chew. So the Marathon bar was like this thing. It was just caramel covered with chocolate. And it was about this long. This is a foot long. And, the milkshake. Oh, that was a nice candy bar. And then the Reggie. We all like the Reggie. The Reggie was the best. But
you could buy a Reggie bar on eBay. $16.
Really?
Yeah, really. Reggie Jackson Clark candy bar.
They stopped making it in 81.
Vintage.
So they had
$16.07.
So they had Reggie collector cards. Are these out there in the market, Romanelli? That came with the Reggie bar.
Yeah, I see them right now.
What are they going for?
It says not much. A bunch of them for $35. Any card from that era was really not much, even if it was in a candy bar. Just because they produced so many.
So then they replaced the caramel with peanut butter, and it made a comeback in the 90s. They also changed the picture. The milkshake. That was a nice candy bar. That was a good one. That was like a summer camp candy bar. It was kind of like off, it was a little bit off the off center. It's like we're out of all the good stuff. We got a milkshake bars. It's like I'm Wilson and W. It's like all we got left are the milkshake bars. Bitler never had this problem.
Nope.
Marathon bars were 8.5 inches long. It was not that good. Yeah, the PB Max was ahead of its time. It's just a candy bar that was just a little bit ahead of its time. Really, that's what the issue was with that one. Oh yeah, the Sky Bar. I hate the Sky Bar. The PB Max, it's like peanut butter and oats atop a square of a whole grain cookie covered in milk chocolate. Yeah. It's just, it was just ahead of its time. Just why did it, what's so funny about that?
Because it's ridiculous to say about a candy bar.
But it's true. It's like there were cereals too back then that were ahead of their time, like the healthy cereals. They were just way ahead of their time. You know that all the cereals that all have changed names. Like Frosted Flakes used to be called Sugar Frosted Flakes. And Pops used to be called Sugar Pops. Smacks were Sugar Smacks. Everything said sugar.
Sugar Smacks.
As it should. Hit the thumbs up, man. We are really off the rails today. And I'm salivating.
I'm going to get a payday after this show.
Where are we? Whose turn is it, Rod?
They're on me. Yeah. Oh, no, Rod's turn. That's right.
And these ones here, I'm going to take the Astros to beat up on the Indians. Cal Quantrill is not very good. He can give up 8 runs before you know it. His last 2 starts, he went 3.1 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs. Time before that, 4.1 innings, 6
But he's
hits,
Canadian.
6 earned runs. Yeah, well, no decision. Then the most he's gone is 5 innings in his last how many ever starts. He's awful. and the Astro bats, he doesn't stand a chance. Give me the Astros on the run line on that one. And I like Hendricks. Hendricks he's been pitching good. He lost his last one, but that was a battle. He's 9-1 his last 10. Give me the Cubs here. Nice plus money. Get the win over the Reds.
Yeah, they're saying the PB Max was just a little too heavy for people. It just weighed a ton. It was just.
Me and Rod are total opposites on this section here. I got the Cincinnati Reds. Wade Miley's pitched good. Reds have won 3 straight here. I just think Reds are the better team at home, and then the Indians. They've hurt me recently, but this line's down 15 to 20 cents. To me, somebody knows something about this game. Everybody in the world about as heavy on the Astros as they are the Brewers and the Dodgers almost. I'll take Cal Quantrill and the Cleveland Indians here to get a upset win.
Close your eyes and plug your nose and take the Indians.
I'm not even gonna watch them. I'm gonna put my money down and turn it off.
Yep. It might be an ugly one. 13 to 12.
They have Reggie Bart t-shirts. I'll have to get one of those for the video. I'll have to get a Reggie Bar shirt. It's so weird that I got to wear all these different shirts now for the videos. It's because of the green screen. This money shows up as like a big hole in my shirt. For the Pick Dogs. So that's why. Muhammad Ali had a candy bar. So did the Milwaukee Brewers. I like the over in the White Sox Tigers. It seems like all these games are going over in this series. I like the under in the Braves Marlins game. Seems that runs are nearly impossible to come by in this one. I like the Indians a little bit there against the Astros. Got the Metropolitans game 1 against the Yankees. I thought the Yankees were going to cry when the Mets got those 11 singles in a row. I really did. Boone looked like he was ready to cry, right? He had no answers. 11 singles. It was like, that's brutal. That is the ultimate pecking away long inning. Doesn't he score? How many runs did they score on that? It was like, how many was it? 10?
They scored 3 in the first inning. Well, not the first inning, but the fourth or fifth, and then they scored 5 in the next one.
And that was all those runs came off of 11 singles.
And a couple walks, I think, yeah.
They had 11 singles. Like before, I don't know if they got any other hits after that because I had to turn it off. But it was.
I don't even think they did. I think they may have got one more.
But they got 11. They had 11 singles, and they were all like just that roller. They weren't like line drives to the outfield. There were all those rollers between the second baseman, between third baseman and shortstop. It was like, oh man, it looked. Who had?
They had 14 hits and they only had 1 double, so 13 singles.
Which game was it the other night where they had? The guy said, I was watching. The guy's like, that was a little league triple. It was like they're throwing the ball around, and it's like the guy just keeps running. The guy's like
Victor Robles on the Nationals.
I think that's what it was. Yeah,
with the Dodgers.
Yeah, it was like that was a little league triple. Anyways, Marcus Stroman and Garrett Cole going at it. Kenta Maeda and Brad Keller. It's kind of the opposite of that. What happened to Kenta Maeda? Did he get a big contract or something? Or he's just kind of like Buster Douglas. It's just like, I don't feel like playing anymore. I'm just gonna see how fat I can get. One of the strangest things. Got her. Rockies and Cardinals, and then the Angels against the Orioles. Angels 500 now, Brian.
Yeah, of course, because I'm not taking them. I think the Twins will start winning now too.
Nope.
I'm done with the Twins and the Angels for now.
Twins are bad.
Well, for me in that grouping, I can't resist taking the New York Mets with Stroman on the mound. I think you get. I think Cole's going to have a rough game today. He can't put his special grip stuff on his baseballs. The Mets are the better team, I think, too. So just like yesterday, I think Mets plus money is the way to go. And the other game I like, the Baltimore Orioles plus 200. I don't know how Pablo Sandoval is a minus 225 pitcher. So I'll take a crack with the Orioles at that kind of number.
Someone's talking about the blackouts on the MLB app. I have 6 teams that are blacked out for me on the MLB app. It's like, it's not even fair. They're closer to Romanelli in Florida, these California teams, than they are to me.
Even the Marlins aren't blacked out for me.
Yeah, and so he doesn't have the Marlins blacked. So he'd have the Rays are blacked out?
Just the Rays, yeah.
I have the Dodgers, Padres, Giants, Diamondbacks, Mariners, Seattle, Oakland. I don't think the Diamondbacks are. So it's Seattle, Oakland, San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, and the Angels. So 6 are blacked out for me, but we get all 6 of those on free TV too.
Oh.
It's crazy, right? We have the same thing with basketball. We get all those NBA teams like the Lakers, our team. We got, and whoever Marcus Mariota is on. Or Colton Wong. Where are we? Rod?
No, right here. I'm going to take the New York Mets on the money line against Garrett Cole. I may have this drink, but trust me, if my friend didn't get it for me as a gift and it didn't keep my beverages nice and cold, it'd be in the garbage by now. I'm really disgusted with the Yankees this year. Boone needs to go, obviously. And I think the Mets just keep taking advantage of a team that's just playing with bad mojo. So Cole pitching miserably, and I think Stroman's the better guy. So and the Mets are the better team. So you're getting a great value with them. And that's the only one I like in that spot. I feel like crying. Damn Yankees.
And for me, I like the over in the Mets and the Yankees. You know, like the over for the Mets 5 and over in their last 5 interleague games, 5 and 0 in their last 5 interleague road games. And the Yankees, same thing. Over. Give me the over in this one. I think we see enough runs. Just set it. So I know it's only 7 innings, and I see it set at 6. I think we can get over the 6. Take the over Mets and Yankees. And the other one I like to go over is that Twins game. Twins and the Royals. Definitely take the over 10 in that one. See a whole pile of runs. 2 overs I like.
I don't know. I think I gave these out in the premium show. All of these. Except for the Angels, Orioles. Over 10. Sure to hit the thumbs up. Fonzie says.
Got the Hawker goods.
Fonzie says, sell something. Romanelli's on top of the leaderboard. I saw it. I glimpsed.
Romanelli, the best looking guy on top of the leaderboard.
Let him go first. Ron, talk about how great you are, how easy it is for you.
Yeah, this is the easiest thing in the world. I just keep picking winners left and right now. That's been a good run, and hopefully we'll keep it going. Been doing pretty well on Sundays, so got my Super Sunday trio, 3 plays. One of them is a 5-inning run line, and then 1 money line and 1 total crusher. 3 plays for $29.95. Let's keep it going.
Right. For me, I got a nice Sunday 5-pack. Grab these Sunday safe crackers. Happy 4th of July. I'm going to kick off the celebrations with these 5 best bets. These 5 safe crackers are totally in our favor. And if your bookie wants to keep the safe doors open for us to grab his cash, well, then we will. We'll jump right in there and grab his cash. So don't miss out as I've got your fireworks with these 5 best bets. And let's rob that safe. Grab your bookie's cash. Jump aboard. Sunday safe crackers.
Right?
For me, I've been pretty consistent over the last 30 days. I got 3 total plays today, but the one I want you guys to check out is my MLB interleague total of the year. If you like my NBA playoff game of the year and my NBA total of the year, both winners, you want to make sure you check out my MLB interleague total of the year, $30, pickdogs.com.
All right. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Fonzie says hit the thumbs up.
Turn your notification bells on, too.
Ring the bell. Get slammed with all the videos I do, I think. Get absolutely hammered with notification bells.
Notification.
I could be a lazy ass and do like 4 or 5 a day if you want. I love the people that with suggestions, Mr. Helper. Anyways, we're going to have a lot of different offers and giveaways for the rest of the month of July. Like I said, we can specifically give out packages. You know, cappers can do that. I'm going to send out an email to them. Probably be mostly after the All-Star break at this point. My 3-day giveaway wasn't exactly a home run, but we closed it out with a bang, going 3-1 yesterday. So, and most of my losses were dogs, and all my losses were dogs. So,
how many plays do you have today? 3.
3 plays. I don't love today's card, to be honest with you. Kind of, it's one of those things where it's like I might only get 2 or 3 games right on the entire card, but those are the games I gave out as the premiums. The only one game that I didn't give out on the premiums that I would consider, a top play for me was that over that I gave out in the other picks, in the premium picks on the video YouTube. That's the only other one that I even like on the board. I think that the combination of odds and probability on today's card, there's just not a lot of meat on the bone here. There's not. It's not like Friday where there was just all kinds of availability. Of course, the favorites go 14-1. Anyways. Got the Red Sox and the A's. Like I said, man, I had the over in that one yesterday, and it had every chance to go under. It was like Richards and Irvin were battling it out like it was like Nolan Ryan versus Bob Gibson or something. They were mowing them down. And then even it went to several extra innings, and there was a guy gunned out at the plate trying to destroy my over. It's like, not today. What do you think that Devers says to the guy in third base? Like, because they're joking around, right? He seems to be a practical joker there on third base. Devers. What do you think he's saying to these guys? I know the first baseman. Like, I played, high school baseball, so and whatever. So I know the first baseman. There's always a rapport, discussion, whatever. It's kind of chit chat, But third base is a totally different thing, right? You don't get as many visitors there. What's going on over there with Devers? What do you think he's saying? Like on the short fly ball to the outfield. Like, why didn't you go? You should have gone there. What do you think he's saying? Any ideas? I
used to play third base a little bit, but I didn't really talk too much to guys. I just asked them how they're doing.
You don't have much of a personality, so it's not like, you're not like Devers.
Hey, I had to get ready to get down for the ball. I couldn't be playing around talking to people.
Brian's like,
you got to be ready. That's a hot corner.
Brian's like, they got a really cute waitress at Bob Evans.
Yesterday I had a cute waitress, but the service was kind of poor.
You still gave her
$11 on a $25 bill. It's not too bad.
She drop her pants on the spot, or
I was going to give $20 for that. It dropped $9. Anyway,
I never base it on the service that I get. I only base it on the amount of the bill. It's a very clear-cut system. I don't need to eat my home meal with a rating system in mind. I don't care if the service is good, bad, or sideways. You're getting the exact same thing based upon some quick math. I really don't care. It could be the worst service in the world. You're still getting 30%. Don't care. The bill could be $1,000. The bill could be $8. You're getting 30%. I don't care. There's not a lot to this.
No, $11 on a $25 bill. That's probably 30%. I have no idea, but
it's more than 30%.
Yeah. See, so there you go.
Yeah, but you just told her she would have gotten 20.
Yeah, she would have gotten 20.
So when did this rating system take place? Like, when did she lose the $9? Like, at what point in the meal?
It's all in my head.
Was it in between the milkshake and the French fries? Was it like, did you have to wait for the check, or was it like
there was a delay in me getting my check and sitting there waiting for it?
There wasn't like some spotting on the spoons or something, right?
No, I don't like to wait for my check too long. If I wait too long for my check, then the amount goes down. because my time's too valuable to sit around.
Well, that's why you got to bring your iPad with you and the computer and everything.
Oh no, you're the antsy guy that wants to check.
Why $11?
You get up.
Why that number? That's just a strange number.
Because I didn't want to just leave 10. I wanted it to be $1 over 10.
Because the total was set at 10, and the over is 14 and 2 on the tips on Saturdays at lunch with the slow waitress.
I got dinner tonight, so we'll see how that goes.
Got the A's and the Red Sox. Just how we got to this conversation. Got Mariners and Texas, Yankees and Mets, game 2. Is that the ESPN game?
I believe so.
7-inning ESPN games. 7-inning ESPN game. Then you got Nestor Cortez Jr. on the mound for the Yankees. And Diamondbacks and Giants. The Yankees are just looking for answers. Nestor Cortez Jr. 36th round draft choice. 1,094 overall.
Wow.
Yep. But some of those guys, those are the punts. Those are the ones where you draft a guy because you don't think you're ever going to be able to get him. It's kind of just you have him. It's kind of like when the Braves drafted, Deion Sanders type deal. It's kind of like you just spend a draft pick way down the line because you don't think you're ever going to get him. And I think that is the deal here with Nestor Cortez Jr. I believe he was an international superstar.
His numbers aren't bad.
He was an international superstar guy that you never thought you were going to get. That's what it was. That's why he was drafted so low. A lot of those guys are not even drafted at all, like Aroldis Chapman. Or El Duque. Remember El Duque?
Yep.
El Duque, man. Those Hernandez brothers. Off the chain. I remember El Duque, man. When the White Sox swept the Red Sox, when they went on to win the World Series, struck out Big Pop, came in relief, struck out Big Poppy on 3 pitches. Filthy. Anyways, little Nestor Cortez action for you, Brian?
No, the only one is I don't really love any of these games here, but I don't want to pull a Ruflo, so I'm going to do a degenerate bet on the Arizona Diamondbacks here. Plus 155. Just Giants are due to lose one game. And Caleb Smith, 17 innings pitched. He's only given up 3 runs. Get out of town day for San Francisco to head home. I'll take Arizona.
I love Brian's strategy of like, this team's due to lose at least one game, and it's like, but I'll lose 35 in the process, It's like that is really what happens here, and that's why you get this rap.
17 innings pitched, 3 runs given up, and San Francisco's headed for a home series after today. So it's nothing I love. I don't love any of these games, last couple of games.
They'll lose sooner or later.
I could have said pass.
Well, for me, I'll take a stab on the Texas Rangers. It's not always fun to take Mike Fultonevich, but Chris Flexen doesn't really woo me either. I think it's going to be a higher scoring game.
You're so anti-Flexen, man. Every week.
I'm not anti-Flexen.
Every week it's this, he wins, but the ball gets hit right at people.
I've never said that. You said that on your video. I watched your video. You said, and then it makes me like him less because that means he's getting lucky. There's no way a pitcher can magically make the ball go in people's gloves.
So you think?
He doesn't strike out enough guys, and I just think that it's going to be a closer game than this moneyline price suggests. So I'll take the Rangers. And I hate flexing.
Nestor Cortez was drafted by the Yankees. Then he, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour fastball. He was drafted by the Yankees, played for a couple other teams, and now he's back. Wow.
Wow, wait, he was drafted by the Yankees, but he made his major league debut with the Orioles.
Yep.
Then he went to the Yankees again, but then he went to the Mariners, and now he's back on the Yankees for the third time.
Yes.
Yes.
That's crazy. He had a 15 ERA last year.
Well, yeah, he was on the Mariners.
That'll 14-4-1 FIP.
Wow.
He's gotten 17 innings already this year.
I'm looking
Pretty
at a
good work
minor
for him.
league write-up of a game that he pitched against Cole Irvin in 2018.
Hmm. And he's from Cuba.
Yeah, he's an over a strikeout an inning guy.
Maybe he figured it out.
Pitching.
Yeah, 12.7 Ks per 9.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
I would
Pitched
think
at
the Yankees in the
Hialeah High
first
School.
five in that one.
He's from Hialeah. Hialeah. Anyways, where are we? My turn?
I think so. I think I went.
I'm going to take the Yankees in the first five in that one. Nestor's not too bad. I think I'll take a.
Rod's humping up on Nestor Cortez over here.
Yeah, I'll take Nestor Cortez and the Yankees in the first
Gotta
five.
get Rod a Yankees hat now.
And then I like the over in the Giants and Diamondbacks. Give me the over 9 in that one. You only need the Diamondbacks to chip in a couple.
Don't worry, they're gonna win.
You just need they just need a couple. They just need a couple runs to help. Lots of runs. People like to see runs on a Sunday night primetime game. Lots of runs.
7-inning game. Do they even have first 5 and 7-inning games?
Giants games is 7-inning game.
No, you said the
Giants game over.
No, you said Yankees first 5.
First 5. Yeah.
Is they have first 5 in a 7-inning game? I don't know.
Actually, no, maybe there isn't. That's right, 7-inning game.
No, there is.
I'm going to take the Yankees. Is there a first 5?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Yankees first 5.
First 5 what?
Because I don't think he's went more than 5.
Nestor, I don't think he's gone more than 1.2.
3, I think he's went this year. 3.
Worst candy bar is the Chunky bar with the raisins. Yeah, I'm not a raisin guy. The Chunky. Not a raisin person. It's just a texture thing. It kind of skeeves me out. It's like if the raisins, I like raisins if they're like not too dried out, but yeah, I don't like the little hard dried out. You ever have a raisin that's kind of like a little too raisined out for you?
Aren't those?
I'm out of here. It's like
like the chocolate covered raisin. Does people eat those? Never was a fan.
Did the crew play sports in high school? I actually lettered 5 times in high school.
Wow.
Yep. 5-time letterman. Baseball, football, and wrestling.
I played at middle school, but didn't play in high school. I was a manager.
I don't think anyone got more pounded in football than I did.
I played rugby for 1 season and was like, no thanks.
In football, I used to hit the guys.
So that was crazy.
In football, I would hit the guys and I would wake up like 2 quarters later. It's like, totally sell out. That's how you got to do it, though. It's like, it leaves a mark.
Yes, like rugby. Definitely leaves a mark.
I think the type of tackling that they taught us back then it's illegal now, right? So it's like
right. If he's bigger than you, can chop out his knee. Don't worry.
Face on the ball, man. Face on the ball, always face on the ball. Like, guys carrying the ball like this, run as fast as you can, and you put your helmet right into their frickin' right on the ball, and you see if their hand can still hold on to that thing. Most of the time, if you catch it just right, no way. No chance. I mean, I would just I would just throw my whole body at it, you know. Basically knock myself unconscious. That's how I do things. Either I'm in or I'm out.
And then you must have had one guy who must have followed you in because he's like, oh, there goes Mitch again. No, I'm going to follow in because he'll get the ball out. I'm going to get it.
The guy who played like the same position, you know, he was the one because he got the ball. I always loved the blitz. Corner blitz. Love the blitz. Because the quarterbacks always broke. Their hands broke real good. I hit the guy one time, right before the half, like last play of the half. Everyone's like, strip the ball, strip the ball, strip the ball. Guy comes through. It's like he don't think he ever saw me coming. Hit him, you know, face on the ball. The ball, like, just, I don't know what happened, man, but he just, like, went backwards, and the ball, like, popped straight up in the air. No one even knew where it went. Hit me right in the chest. They just ran it in for a touchdown. It's like, I know, it's like, there it is. Definitely, we're not a good team, but we really had a good time. We left the mark. Anyways, that's all we got for today. Parlay time. Any reverse run lines out there or anything, too? I don't see anything where it's like just wrong team favored, blowout. You know, would you consider
Nationals reverse run line?
How about Mets in the first game against Cole?
I just take the money line for me.
What about a nice reverse run line, though? Imagine what the payout's going to be there.
The Mets are the kings of, like, having a 3-run lead in the last inning and then giving up 2 to blow the run line.
How many payday candy bars are you going to knock down after this show?
Maybe 1. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it anymore.
The salt, the caramel, the peanuts, the nougat.
I'll probably get one for later.
The Suns' big favorites to win the NBA title. We got the All-Star game next week. We're going to talk some college football and NFL football. So, a few days of that. We'll talk home run derby during those days. Those will probably be the days that Bittler gives away his free 3-pick pack. The days where there's no games.
Yeah, a free 3-day pass over those days. No, NFL futures, so it'll be fun.
All right, what do you like here? Parlay it up, Rod.
Well, let's see if we can hit another one like we did yesterday. We're going to go with the Astros on the run line. We're going to take the over in the Royals, and we're going to take the Cubs on the money line. Parlay those three out.
And for me, I'm going to take the Rangers on the money line, the Mets game 1 on the money line, and the over in that Phillies-Padres game.
Yeah, for me, I'm just going to do two-game parlay. Pittsburgh Pirates on the money line and the Baltimore Orioles in a massive money line dog there. So 2 dogs parlayed up for $100.
Let's play the opposite of what Brian's playing. No, I like. I'm going to go with the... so hard. I'll go with the Toronto Blue Jays on the run line. It's one of mine. And then I like the Blue Jays on the run line. I really don't like today's card, to be honest with you, except for my premiums. I'll go with that. I'll go with the Mariners on the run line against Fultonevich. And, this is this is trash. It's like, why bother, right? It's just one, it's like, why bother? And I don't even know what else to take. I'll take the Brewers on the alternate run line. So I don't even remember what I picked. It was so bad. I really don't. I'm going to pass on the parlay for today. I don't see anything there. I'm not going to sit here and guess. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. Have a great 4th of July. Be safe. Remember, no Jason Pierre-Paul stories tomorrow. We don't want to hear about holding on to the firecracker until after it explodes. No check this shit out. None of that stuff. We don't want to hear any of these stories, right? It's like, be safe. Eat some corn. Do some grilling. Kick back. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Roman Candle Wars.
Roman Candle? Wow, that sounds...
Roman Candle Wars.
Who wants to hear about my...
Because you get 10 shots, right? So we used to take turns and run through the woods and fire at each other.
So I play golf by myself every day, right? I play as a single, and I'm the first or second out of my club every day. So yesterday I get out on the course and there's this twosome ahead of me, right? So I see them up sort of, I don't know, probably 360 yards out on the second hole. So I get up and I just smack one, right? And it's dead into the wind uphill, so I know I can't reach him, but I did really get some ass into it, right? So it was definitely, they saw it. And then I get up there, right, and I drive up to him and I say, hey, what time was your tee time? And the guy says to me, 6:30. I know damn well the first tee time is 7 o'clock, and that's mine, right? I know damn well. It says 6:30. I said, well, no, you don't. And he says to me, right, this guy, he says to me, what does it matter? I said, it matters because I don't want to sit behind you. That's what it matters. I don't want to sit behind you and your wife here. She seems, she's not saying the word. She seems like she's probably a nice lady, but I don't want to sit here behind you. I just want to play. I want to go before the sun comes out, right? And cooks me because I got fair skin. And so I just drive around him. I just pick up my ball. I drive around him. They get to the next tee box right up there. I hit, right? And then he comes over and he says, so you play with John now? And I said, no. John and I have the same tee time. He goes first or I go first. We play as singles. If he's playing with somebody else, he goes behind me because I play fast. Well, I was playing with John long before you were here is what this guy says to me, right? The old I was a member before you, right? So you can only imagine where this thing was going. And I showed full restraint. All I said was, they cash my check every month, too. I said, I don't want to hear about this. I was here first, shit. I said, what you say to me is when I say what your tea time is, say, I'm sorry, we were trying to get out early. Just play through. That's what you say. You don't be a douchebag about it. So, of course, he carried over into the parking lot. Yeah. Because here's how stupid the club policy is. This is how stupid the club policy is. You don't have to let anybody play through.
Oh, no.
That is in the rules of the club.
Oh, no.
You don't have to let anybody play through. So, but the thing is that this guy, he wasn't letting me play through. He didn't have that time. Right? He didn't have that tee time. So he wasn't letting me play through. It was me letting him play through. And I don't want to let you play through. I don't want to let you let it play. I don't have to. It's in the rules. And I don't even have to let you go around me or nothing. It's in the rules. You're not allowed to drive around me and play the next hole in front of me. Yeah. But you can't because, I'm playing. I play a fast, aggressive game. That's my game, right? I play fast and I play super aggressive. So it's like, it might, that's what I do. I'm not going to sit here and, I'm not playing for the Masters Championship. So yeah, if I'm 198 out and I got to carry that bunker uphill or whatever, I'm going to take out my 5-wood. I'm going to fire right at the pin. That's what I do. That's my game. And sometimes I'm on it, and sometimes, I might be in that bunker. Sometimes I'll clear over the green. I mean, it's rare I'm on the green, right, for that. I don't know. Kind of sick of these people, though. Sick of them. I showed super restraint. Didn't threaten to drop them. Anyways, it was just, I was kind of waiting for this to happen at this place. The old, I was here before you. Like, that means something. Of course, the first thing that goes through my head is like, you've been playing for that much longer than me and you suck this bad. Maybe you should just pack this shit right up. And this is what you got to show for it? I saw that chunk. I don't even know what club it was, but it was a lot of turf. And it wasn't like you hit, sometimes you hit the ball first and you take up like a nice landing strip in front, after. It wasn't that. This was chunk, and the ball goes like, 8 to 10 feet. This was Biller. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. Be sure to
Did he replace his dividend at least?
What's that?
Did he replace his dividend?
I was so mad. I don't like when people are just disrespectful like that. It's like,
oh yeah,
I knew like joining a private club that I was going to have this. I knew this was, that eventually this was going to happen. Yeah, that's what I was going to do, Neil. I actually, on that second hole, I was ready to just take out like a 5-iron and just throw it right in the center of the green. That's exactly what I was going to do. I was like 180 uphill into a slight breeze. I was just going to take my 5-iron out and just drop one right on the middle of the green. Let it chase back to the hole.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, that might get me thrown out of the club.
Maybe, yeah. Well, if you do what Neil says and you start throwing in like 3 or 4 balls at them, then maybe. If you drop one, you can be like, oh, well, I thought they were off the green already.
All right, I got to run. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. I was going to try and act more professional tomorrow. If you don't see me, I'm probably in the Maui County Jail after battling the members of the King Kamehameha Golf Club. Anyways, have a great day. See you tomorrow. Let's make it a winning day. I'm going to do half times of the NBA Finals. So, yeah, halftime NBA Finals. Hit the thumbs up. Fonzie says. We don't want to overuse Fonzie, but I am excited that he's here.
He's just hanging out there. He's just hanging there.
We'll get Vinny Barbarino next. Have a great day, everyone. See you tomorrow. Remember, the VIP show is early tomorrow, and all premium members will be included. That will be the premium picks and the VIP rolled into one for tomorrow's 11 game card.